You ready?
Sure.
We're cute.
So, my birthday was this past week, and I realized that my options for doing much about it was pretty limited. Like many people, I miss going to places like the mall or Disneyland, although that's been a few years, or really anywhere that isn't like the park and the grocery store and whatever. I also want to do my hair. I also want to do certain things, but I know it's kind of too risky to kind of do those things right now without leaving my house and putting other people at risk. So I decided to try some at-home versions of those things for myself. So I'm someone who's been wanting to dye my hair for a long time. Like, if you follow me on Instagram or anything, it's not uncommon for me to use a filter and be like, should I dye my hair? Should I go pink or purple or rainbow or whatever? But as I have not bleached my hair, doing those things wouldn't make the most sense right now. I've seen too many quarantine hair fails of people's hair falling out after they tried to bleach it to try to do it to myself. So I decided to try something like Overtone before. But also, I've been advertised to about Stitch Fix about a bajillion times, as I'm sure you have as well. The first time I tried it was not for me, but for my mom for Mother's Day, and then for my dad for Father's Day, and now it's for me for my birthday. Stitch Fix is one of those style boxes where you can schedule how frequently you want them and what sort of things you want, and if you want to be adventurous or not so adventurous, and if you're very specific. And so I gave a list of things that I was hoping for, but I wanted this to be kind of like a fun treat for myself, and that's what it's gonna be. I guess we'll do Stitch Fix first and see what actually is inside. I'm really bad at using scissors always. Well, let's see. There's so much. Okay. Wow. It's not really a complaint, but because I've seen several other boxes arrive so far for my parents, it's interesting to see how small my box is, or like how small everything is like squished together, so I'm curious as to what it actually is. Yeah, so basically what you get to do with the Stitch Fix or any sort of style box is you get to try it on and then rate it and decide what you actually want to keep, if anything. And because this box was $20, you get $20 towards anything you actually decide to keep, like credit towards that. And otherwise, like if you're not interested in it, it was $20 to try stuff on at home. So you get a little note from the person who's your stylist. Let's get right into this. And then she spoils what it is. I believe what I was saying is I don't have a lot of summer clothes. I like rompers and dresses and things like that. So we'll see. So, I got a pair of skinny jeans by a brand called Just USA. Just kidding, Just USA. They're pretty thick for being a summer jean, but they seem nice. Wow, this feels heavy. Wow. What is this? Is this a pants? Oh, it's a jumper. A jumper? A jumpsuit. That one. It's like a romper but long. It's a romper. On this is a shirt. A window. It is navy. With one of those scalloped, or whatever you call it, hems. I tend to tuck in all my shirts like many people, but it is a cool option. Oh yeah. What is this? just... It's a skirt. I think this is really cute, so I'm looking forward to seeing what this stuff looks like on me. And then, so the idea is I'm going to try stuff on, and then I'm going to dye my hair and then put it all together, I guess.
Stupid. Go ahead and move around.
Which I think is stupid. It goes up quite high actually.
Mm-hmm.
That's cool. So they want you to do a strand test. Strand test, my hand's already sticky, is when you take one strand of hair that you don't mind anything happening to because it's hidden in the back, and then you're going to apply it as much as you would expect, and then you are going to wait 15 minutes, wash it out, and then see what it looks like and compare. And then you'll do the rest of your head.
What do you think it's gonna look like?
So I've been a ginger before. I don't know if I count as a ginger, but I've been a redhead before. I've always wanted to bleach my hair and do a fun color, but I realized I was afraid of damaging my hair, really. The only bleaching I've ever done to my hair was highlights. I went to the Paul Mitchell School in Costa Mesa, and that's where I first got my hair actually like dyed. They would pull red that I already have in my hair out by putting the right shades on top and mixing it. Instead of bleaching it, they were trying to get the red I already have and make it look more red. So I was a redhead for about a couple of years. So in some ways this isn't that risky, but I've never done my hair like this before. And I was looking at Overtone's site, which one of the cool things you can see, again, this is not sponsored, it's just in general, you can look and see that whatever hair color you're starting out with, once you put on the color that they are advertising, what it could potentially look like when it's done. So you have a realistic idea, regardless of whatever shade your hair is, what it would look like once you've toned your hair. And basically after looking at ginger and orange and all these things, extreme orange I thought was the safest bet if I actually wanted like a somewhat dramatic change. So that's what I'm hoping for. It could be anything from it's a little bit redder to like Paramore red, and you know what, I'm down for whatever. If it doesn't work out, it's supposed to like fade in a couple weeks anyway, and the idea is that you can continue to add to it if you like it. So, whoa.
Ooh.
I lost the strand already.
Do you want some help?
Yeah, no, I can grab it. Probably.
What are you talking about? Do you want some help?
Okay, grab it. What have I done? I've already touched my white shirt, so that's screwed. But you know what? It's an undershirt, so. Oh. So the idea is you want to apply it liberally. Also, why am I wearing glasses? It's okay. I won't when I put the whole thing on. You want to apply it liberally so that it like, you want full coverage basically, is what they say. Oh my god. It smells kind of mint. Like,
it smells like mint.
Mint, yeah, menthol. It smells kind of good because I really have no idea if this looks like it's thorough enough or I gotta keep going.
Oh, the ruination.
Basically, after this, I'm going to just after this, I'm gonna just chill for 15 minutes, rinse it out, dry it, or let it dry, look at it and be like, yeah, or meh, or whatever. And then I'll continue making the rest of the hairs. I should have worn a t-shirt still because I could still dye my skin. Well, that's what I'll do next time.
Got an orange stripe.
Okay, so this is what happened with the strand test once it was rinsed out. This is what you can expect. It's very close to what I used to do. It's like an auburn. So even though my hair does have some natural red in it, you can totally see that it's gone a different shade. And so now what we're gonna do is we're gonna do this to all of it.
Dun dun dun.
I'm gonna put on a t-shirt so that this doesn't happen till my neck. Shoulders.
Alright.
I'm a little slightly itchy, but that's just
You
not.
want to scratch your nose?
It's actually my chin.
That help?
I think so.
Okay.
Just slightly my lip, but I'm not gonna scratch my lip.
Okay.
I go. Oh.
Alright.
Thumbnail.
Oh yeah.
Oh my god. I guess we'll start. Cause I know you're supposed to strand it. I don't know. We're gonna find out. They want you to do, you know, you want coverage. They want coverage.
There's even some like on the front of the woman's forehead or something. Remember?
What?
It's like a little on the nose.
Oh man. It's gonna end up on my face no matter what, isn't it?
Just make sure you wipe.
You know, if I was in a salon, they have clips. So whenever they're done with a section, they just clip it up. I don't really have clips.
We got some for dark tea chips.
So you can see that the ends of my hair are quite, I mean, it doesn't matter anymore, are still where my hair used to be red. So it'll be interesting. And it's gotten bleached-ish color, like blonder, I think just with age. So it'll be interesting to see what that turns out to be like. Oh, I got it on my face already, huh?
Yeah, on the top of the forehead.
When I would go to dye my hair at Paul Mitchell, because it was cheap and good and nice, they would always be like, wow, you have so much hair. And then be like, oh, you have so much hair. Because it would take them like 3 hours to try to do all of my hair. So I am aware that I might use more of a pot than what other people who have less hair might use at one given time. So that's something just to keep in mind. Because it's not like you have to use a pot all at once. It's not necessarily expected or anything. But I have no idea at the end of this how much will still be left. I may be going a little excessive, I don't know. I just want to be as thorough as possible.
There's still quite a healthy amount left.
Yeah, that's very nice.
You'll see once you're done. You know, once you feel like you're finished.
Are you being mean to me?
How does that mean?
You know, once you think you're finished.
That's such an interesting interpretation.
Like, if you're ever gonna be done.
You're really looking.
I'm gonna have like a dyed head.
Hey, at least you won't die.
I need to keep doing more.
I think that's quite a bit. If you want more, what's great about that is you can just add more in later.
Well, the idea is that I would do it again next week.
Mm-hmm. Well, I mean, if you needed to layer more on is what I'm saying. Because that's nice if you do that.
Mm-hmm.
And,
Do you want to show how much we used?
yeah. Go ahead and bring up the camera.
Hopefully that's enough. You'll leave it in for like 15 minutes and then rinse it out.
Yeah. Very nice, Krisantha.
This is me. This is who I am. Person who dyed their hair red. And if you can't come to terms with that, unsubscribe. This is the item that I think unanimously would be the best one for me to keep, so I'm keeping this jumpsuit. I think it's just, I think it looks the best on me, and I like, yeah, it feels good, it feels summer weight. Yeah, I'm happy with this, and how fitted it is here, and the pockets, and the flowiness, and the lightness. And overall, I'm happy with what happened with Overtone. I will admit that I did it more than once, because when I got out of the shower and I'd finished drying my hair, I saw a patch like here or something at the top of my head that where I'd missed. And so I got back out and my brother helped me find those spots, and then I had to wash it off and try it all over again. So like, if you can have another person or use a mirror, you just want to try to make sure you catch all those strands, because again, this is like an alternative to going to get your hair done right now, which is great right now for everybody, just to try to be safe and be at home. But yeah, you kind of need a mirror or something, because, you know, I don't have all those clips or all those things that hairstylists use that where they go through super methodically and they spend all this time, and I'm just like, for 15 minutes. So, you know, you get what you pay for, and I'm happy with what I paid for.